our session about Burst 6 titled The Power of Pronto, we showed you the user experience from a business user perspective and all of the things that a business user can do without needing to be a power user or an IT person or a member of your BI team. In this session, we're going to show you the power user experience, what an admin can do, what a power user can do. And to continue our cooking analogy that we used earlier, in this case, you can think of what we're showing here as more like a professional kitchen, an industrial kitchen, if you will, which is geared for those professional chefs, or at least people who are very, very into cooking. And you can think of the Pronto experience for business users as being more like that of someone cooking in their home kitchen. So in this session, we're assuming the role of an admin or power user. And what we're going to do first is we're going to create a new space. Now, a space is like a project, the projects that we saw in the Power of Pronto session. Except with a space here, you can do more things. Notice there's different types of spaces with different capabilities. And we're going to start out with an advanced data modeling space, full-featured analytics, including custom data modeling, data warehousing, visualization, and reporting. We're going to be using call center data, so we're going to call this space call center, and we're also going to be highlighting today the power of something called networked BI that Birst offers in a very elegant and powerful analytics architecture. And we'll describe what networked BI is and what advantages it brings to your organization, which are very significant. So we've given our space a name. We'll click Done. And now Birst is creating that space for us. And it brings us right into the admin screen for that space. From left to right, you might see some similarity between the Pronto environment, and if you think back to that cooking analogy again, so on the left you see load and connect sources. This is similar to the connect step in Pronto. Here to the right, manage the business model and the different things you can do to customize the data, creating variables and custom attributes and custom measures. This is similar to the prepare step in Pronto. And if you recall the relate step in Pronto, you can do that here, in particular under model data. Process data is where you're taking that food, to use that analogy, and putting it in the oven, and Birst is using automated data refinement to build your unified, seamless analytic fabric that your users can then access without needing to know that it is really comprised of data items from potentially many different data sources. The rightmost portion of the admin screen here is where you control who can access what, who can do what, who's part of different user groups, etc. So moving back to the left, upload files, use Birst Connect, use extractors. These are different ways of connecting to your data and uploading it to your Birst environment. Using the upload files choice, Birst will actually be connecting to your data sources and then uploading data to the Birst cloud. So in this case, Birst is pulling data from your systems to the Birst cloud. You can also use Birst Connect, or you can write your own programs using a set of web services that Birst provides you with. You can use Birst Connect or your web services-based programs to connect to one or more of your data sources and then have that data either in its entirety in a table, for example, or just parts of that data, parts of that table, or certain records and fields from that system uploaded to the Birst cloud. And that's a push method.